So a lot of people believe that the Jasmine Bleu Washington versus Kirk Frost paternity thing is a real story and not just something fabricated for reality TV. And I told people, I said, listen, Jasmine Bleu is fine as hell, but Kirk Frost is married to Rasheeda. There is no way that Kirk Frost is cheating on his wife. When I read the story to you from Bossip that was posted on March 9th of 2017, you will realize that the storyline was made for TV. So Bossip posted an article titled, "By Jasmine, You Won't Believe Why Kirk Frost's Paternity Case Has Come to a Halt." Now, for the record, this is a Bossip exclusive because they're a real news site and real blog, unlike Meat Magazine, who's just a fuckboy with a microphone. Facts. But anyways, here's what the story says, rather what the article says. Jasmine Washington said Kirk Frost seduced and abandoned her and baby. The woman who said she gave birth to married reality star Kirk Frost's son has seen her paternity case against him come to a standstill. Jasmine Washington sued Frost in January to prove he was the father of baby Cannon Mackay Washington and to get him to support his son. Washington said she and Frost enjoyed a secret relationship where he encouraged her not to work and she became his kept woman. He gave her a living allowance and even gave her a car to drive as an incentive to stay with him. According to court docs obtained by Bossip, Washington said Frost fathered her son but abandoned both of them when she ended their relationship. Now Jasmine says it's time he steps up and pay child support as well as her legal fees. But Bossip has learned that the case is stalled. Why? Because Washington apparently hasn't been able to find Washington apparently hasn't been able to find Frost and serve him with her complaint. The legal situation has become so dire for Washington that she asked a judge to hold a hearing about Frost's lack of service next month. Washington's lawyer did not respond to Bossip's request for comment. Frost also didn't respond to our request for comment. Washington, who made her debut, of course they wouldn't respond. It's for TV people. Washington, who made her debut on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta earlier this week, told co-stars Young Jock and Carly Red that Frost was her son's father, but Frost denied even knowing her to his long-suffering wife Rasheeda. Doesn't it seem strange that Jasmine can't find Kirk? What do you think about the latest Jasmine Washington / Kirk Frost update? I guess they meant to say update. They typed the letter Y instead of a letter T, but the Y and the T are right next to each other on a keyboard, on a QWERTY keyboard. But anyways, Jesus, what do I think about it? I say it's pure bullshit. Let me tell you something right now. These two people are on a reality TV show. Kirk Frost is a public figure. He's a manager of the legendary Rasheeda. Now, you mean to tell me that this man who's married to a famous rapper, who's on one of the biggest reality TV shows ever, cannot be found to be served these papers or whatever? Nobody can get in contact with Kirk, even the producers, even the cameramen who are filming him on the show, they can't get in contact with Rasheeda. You mean to tell me that this woman who's on the same TV show as him, famous TV show, she can't get in contact with him in order to get this whole paternity thing, finished, and it has to come to a standstill? I mean, if you're still in denial that this is a storyline for a TV show, I really don't know what to tell you. Of course, Kirk would never cheat on Rasheeda. Now, don't get me wrong. Jasmine Bleu is fine as hell, and if you were to cheat, on your wife, no offense, ladies, but isn't it best that you cheat on your wife with a woman that looks like all this Jasmine? I mean, at least he would have picked a baddie. But let's be real here, Jesus. It's just a storyline. Thankfully, because I don't want to see anybody's home get wrecked. But anyways, Jasmine Bleu, fine as hell. Rasheeda, fine as hell. Kirk Frost is not stupid as hell. And fine women never get cheated on. Ever. Now, there's some ugly women in my comment section that are going to beg to differ because they're pretending that they have the power of pretty. But it's all an illusion. You're not Rasheeda, you're not Jasmine. Pump your brakes, heifer. But this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm merely an asshole with a microphone. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google Plus, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Real or fake, people? Is the storyline real or is it fake? I say it's fake. But I'm happy that they're all getting that check. I'm glad that they're all getting that bag, and I'm going to tune in and watch them every week too. Mondays at 8 p.m. on VH1.